All right, guys, like I said, we're coming down to the wire and we need all hands on deck. I know it's been a tough few weeks, especially with corporate switching things around and making everything harder for us, but we have to push through if we're going to meet that deadline. Make sure you stay on top of your work. If you're falling behind, let me know now, not when it's too late. There are some people here, I'm not naming names, but there are some people who are dangerously close to collecting unemployment. So I'll need updates from each and every one of you by the end of the day. No excuses. If you're stuck, reach out to your team. We can't afford delays. This project has to be done by Friday. I'll be here if you have any questions, but make sure you're staying focused and prioritizing. I'm serious, guys. All right? Let's have a productive day. You're dismissed. Hey, can you stay behind for a few minutes? How are you doing? Everything all right? Yeah? Hopefully I didn't bore you too much with that meeting. Good. That means you were paying attention, right? So, you remember that part where I said some people are falling behind and it might affect their employment? Well, I think overall you're great. You work well with others and everyone likes you, but you're falling short in some areas. And I get that you're one of our newer employees, but I'm not seeing the level of progress that we expect at this point in your employment. Let me just pull up the numbers real quick. Okay, here we go. Take a look right here. This is where you are. This is where the average employee is at this point in your role. And here is where the team is overall. As your supervisor, it's my responsibility to make sure that everyone meets their benchmarks. Your performance doesn't only impact you, you know, but it affects the team as a whole. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're not trying. I can see you're putting in effort, but we don't measure effort. We measure results here. And right now, your results are, well, not where they need to be. You've been here long enough to understand the flow of things, which is why this concerns me. If things don't improve, I'll have no choice but to take action. And it's so fucking frustrating because I know you're capable of more. I wouldn't have hired you if I didn't think so. Oh, really? Do you really think I enjoy having meetings like this? Do you realize how difficult it's been for me to justify whatever the fuck you've been doing to the higher-ups? I bet you didn't think about that. I'm sure you just want to see me as this tyrant boss who is expecting everyone to have their shit together for no reason. Look, I'm not trying to scare you, but we're in a period of transition. The company is going through changes, and unfortunately, you're caught in the crossfire. I need everyone to perform, and that includes you. So, is there anything going on that's affecting your work? Is there a reason why you haven't come to me or your team for help? Nothing? No reason at all? Okay, well, I guess you're doing perfectly fine then, and I must be the one in the wrong. Yeah? I guess I don't have anything more to say. You're free to go. But I expect a full report from you by the end of today. And every day leading up to Friday. Please and thank you. Oh my goodness. Just how late is it? Well, no one did overtime this week, so I think I'm good to go home. I'm so exhausted. Let me check my email one last time. Okay, I received reports from everyone except... Of course. I knew I should have managed my expectations. Hey. Did everyone else go home? Oh, so what are you still doing here? Oh, wow, I'm surprised. I don't think I've ever seen you stay late before. I was wondering why I didn't see a report from you. Wow, look at you. How much time do you think you need to wrap up? Okay, I guess I can wait a little longer. No, it's fine. Plus, I have to make sure that I'm the last one who leaves so that I can lock up. Thank you, though. But if you're on a roll right now, I don't want to slow you down. Just do what you need to do and then we can go home. I said it's fine. Plus, I live alone and I don't have anything better to do. Do you mind if I take a seat at the desk next to you? And don't worry, I won't micromanage. Just more so curious. Wow. You got all of that done? Incredible. That's about 2 days worth of work right there. Listen, I'm gonna stop you right here, okay? Go ahead and log off for me. I'm trying to stop you so you don't send yourself into a week-long burnout. I want to talk with you. You've really been pushing yourself today. I appreciate the dedication, but something's been on my mind. Why haven't I seen this same energy before? I mean, I know it's been tough lately, and you really were hired at the most inconvenient time, so I can understand why there may be a slower progression, but is there something holding you back? I mean, I want to understand. I'm asking because, believe it or not, I care. But I can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on. Come on, just tell me. Yeah, no, that's not stupid. It makes perfect sense. I think what you're experiencing is called perfectionism, which can be a blessing and a curse, but mostly a curse. You feel like you should already know how to do everything without assistance, but that doesn't make you a failure. Asking for help or even failing are really the only ways that you can truly grow. You know, it wasn't easy for me when I started here either. I started in the same exact position as you. Matter of fact, the same desk too. If you look underneath, you could see I scribbled my name 1,000,000 times. Yeah, but I felt like I had to prove myself. especially to a boss who very much seemed to not tolerate anything other than perfection. So I wanted to make sure that I knew everything, and I wanted to learn everything on my own. Hell, I'm pretty sure I spent my first few weeks just learning how to use the coffee machine. I don't even like coffee. I told myself if I was ever in charge, I would be better than that. But when you set your standards for yourself so high, they become unattainable. And then you feel like you're in this frozen state where you're not making any progress because you're so scared to move forward and fail. But this is why we have teams. When you fall, they help you get back up. This is why you are free to even come to me anytime you need help. But I can't help you if you don't ask. Do you feel like there's anything that I can do better? Be honest. Yeah. And when was this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember now. So you did try to come for help about a month ago, and I treated you as though you were stupid for not knowing what to do. Yeah, I clearly fell short myself. I can't expect people to come to me if I don't make it seem like it's safe to come to me. I am truly sorry about that. I certainly remember that about a month ago, I was just so overwhelmed and stressed, like absolutely swamped with work. And any minor inconvenience could have just set me off. I'm so sorry for giving you a reason to not see me as approachable. Because I wasn't at the time. Clearly. And instead of emphasizing what more you guys can do in meetings, I should be asking for feedback on what more I can do. You are so bright, so smart, and genuinely have made me laugh more times than I'd like to admit. I really want to see you stay here. I appreciate you sharing that with me. And don't worry, this will stay between us. Listen. While I do expect everything to be done by Friday, it does hurt me to see you stay after hours and working extra hard. If you need a break or just someone to talk to, remember, I'm not just your supervisor, but I'm also a pretty damn good listener. I think we can find a way to have maximum productivity with minimal stress. But that's something we have to work together on. How does that sound? Good. How about I treat you to something before we go? I know a place that stays open pretty late, and as much as I hate coffee, I think you could tell by my voice that I'm about to fucking fall asleep, so come on, let's get out of here.